Oh my goodness, it smells so fruity and sweet and floral. Hello. You know, it's hard to see the complexion of the leaves because they look just kind of dark and pale rolled up like that, but I think we'll notice the color difference pretty dramatically. And I'm going to bring on the bawang from Hao that I had a little bit ago, and I have that available. I also have the liqueur color available, so I'm going to compare that. Oop. My goodness. Shout out to everyone who's like, you don't know how to make tea carefully. You are right. You are right. Look at how green that is now. It's really hard to see. Kind of like those some Wui oolongs, just a little too close, can have a roast to them where they look darker than they become in the cup. But now you can see all that green in there, and it sure smells like it. A little bit of a sesame umami thing. Look at the color on that. Just so different, right? So if you watch the previous episode, you'll notice quite a bit of difference here. I've enjoyed this tea so much. I have the white tea version of this, and I drink it very regularly, and it is not cheap, I'll be honest, but it is so good. So that's a big thumbs up from me. Cheers. It is so sweet. I'd like to start. Maybe you could have used a little bit more leaf. And kind of creamy, a little bit. There's kind of a it tastes more like green tea than Shang tea to me, I'll be honest. At least to start. I'm interested in seeing if we can get into any of those notes. I mean, yeah. Pushing it from the get-go here. In terms of the liqueur, it's still just really clear. Hard to see perfectly from with the complexion of the tray. A little better maybe. I see a bit more oxidation around the stems of the leaves. Okay, I lost one of those, but see a couple examples of it. There, maybe not. Kind of hard to see. Anyway, the stems are becoming maroon. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, I could just be biased, proximity bias from my previous session, which was pretty strong. So that's probably more likely what's happening, and this just tastes like green tea in comparison, whereas this probably does have some of those earthier notes, but at least today, this is an example of a session where I'm probably not doing the best drinking. So apologies to everybody out there who are expecting the absolute best for me. But in reality, this is kind of how normal life works, right? You know, like, ooh, I really liked that, and I was just sort of sitting here thinking, oh, God, I want more tea, but I want something strong, and I want something like fresh, a bit more crisp. So this is really sweet. It has really classic green tea flavors to me. I honestly really do believe that if I was drinking this blind, I would think this is a green tea and not a pu'er tea. Even the bitterness on it tastes pretty green to me. So yeah, I don't know. In terms of the processing, it sure did look, at least the the material looks like it's piled, but in terms of the flavors, it's really pretty mellow. It's very, very sweet and very delicious today. I am partial to young Iwu like green sheng, but I do want some basiness, and I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of that there. Yeah, I think that proximity bias. So let me zoom out figuratively and literally and compare the liqueur. Let me get the cup. Okay. So pretty visible difference. You know, actually, the color of the leaves don't look nearly as different. I mean, you can obviously see that this 2025 material is quite green. Now you can get a darker level of material from piling based on how long you do it and the humidity conditions and so forth. You can see these teas. It's to compare these teas. It's kind of not. It doesn't really make sense. They are just so different. You just really aren't getting. Technically, they have the same sort of processing, but they just taste so different. So anyway, finishing off this very delicious and strong bawang. Cheers. This is gonna be kind of lukewarm, realistically. It has this dark bitter base complex that is so dynamic. It goes from light bitter to stronger. The intensity of the character, excuse me, of the bitterness changes a little bit as well. It's just got a basier, deeper, grassy hay I don't know. It just tastes more fermented. I don't know how to explain what that is, but it just tastes more intense in the base notes. And this just really is not that. Back to back, it tastes like almost white tea sweetness, and it's just crazy. So I think figure out if you want to go and you're kind of getting started with tea. Treat these differently and figure out which of these two kind of types of raw puerh you like first, and then pick up something like this. Pick up something like I know Leaf Farmer. I have a cake from them that's pricey, but really nice young material that's really delicious today and has some nice base notes to it as well. Mouth feeling is really nice too. I really like it. It's just not maybe it's a green tea sweet tooth puerh tea. It's not a bam smack you in the face whoa tea. And I think that in terms of the processing out of these teas from this specific region that these leaves are picked, the sweeter the better. That's how I feel about it. The white tea, it is so sweet. It's crazy. And just the guy one is stuffed when I make it, and you cannot overbrew it. It's incredible. And it's so good. It is so good. So I think that I would call this a wash. No offense to Viet Sun whatsoever, but this one for me, I think I want more of the sheng in it. And if it's not that, I want it to just be a really nice green tea. And that's what it tastes like to me. All right, let's do one more comparison. Well, that cools off a little bit. You know, it's still really sweet. So much fruit on the front of it. And then this almost acrid pill freight train of bitterness just choo-choos its way through your body. And it's awesome. It is not high noted in any of that, even though it's really fruity. It's more bassy. Whereas this, it's like kind of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the register, and I just get like 0 from like 5 and lower. It's so good. So I would say this is just not representative of what I think of when I think of Shung, but it is representative of what I think of when I think of delicious as F.